And now, First Warn 5 weather with meteorologist Alan Shoemaker.
Next few days, next several days, all the way through at least Thursday, we could see an afternoon shower or storm in spots. So not going to rain all day, but it might rain kind of hard in spots the next several afternoons as the clouds build up. But most of the time it's going to be dry. But rain is possible through at least Friday, it looks like, probably peaking Wednesday and Thursday with your better rain chances and then starting to drop off some by Friday and maybe Saturday. Weak cold front tries to get in here by Friday. You don't get super excited though. It's not, again, not a cold front, but one that could knock down the temperatures and humidity a little bit as we get toward next weekend. So if you think it's kind of too hot and sticky feeling today, it's probably going to be a little more comfortable behind the front by next weekend. Tomorrow's highs, though, right back up there, mostly into the 90s. Should stay in the 80s at the coast, but as we warm up, like today, those clouds will start to get puffy and build up, and there could be some showers or a weak thunderstorm in spots. But again, not widespread rain everywhere, but there's enough moisture really building up in the atmosphere that if you do get caught in a slow-moving shower or storm, you might get a couple inches of rain in at least a few locations like we saw today. You look at what's going on here, the satellite radar over about the last 12 hours, you can kind of see the little dots of showers that pop up and kind of flow in west-northwest. So the flow of tropical moisture is still coming in. Actually, some of the bigger rains could be kind of on the west end of this map out closer to the Big Bend area, and in West Texas, some heavier rain could fall into our watershed. So some beneficial rains either in the valley or near the valley are possible this week. Here is Future Track overnight. It shows kind of just partly cloudy skies around, some clouds here and there, and then mainly dry weather. It might be a sprinkle late tonight if the clouds are able to thicken up with so much moisture in the air. Tomorrow, though, you see by noon, Future Track already shows maybe a couple showers or a storm popping up in spots, but not everywhere in the valley. So chances for rain come up to about 30% tomorrow. And by the time we get to Tuesday, same scenario. Most of the early morning looks dry, but as we get toward 11 a.m. and noon, some scattered showers and a storm could pop up, and that could continue through the afternoon hours with a few locally heavy downpours in spots. And then by Wednesday, same thing again, showers or storms scattered around mostly in the afternoon hours. But again, you kind of notice some of the heavier rain areas mostly off to our west. And if we look at that on Future Track, we kind of pull it out across Texas and watch how as we go through Monday, already showing some very heavy rain in spots out closer to the Big Bend area, and some of that heavier rain you see in the yellowish orangish colors indicate, at least the model showing maybe more than 3 or 4 inches in some areas northwest of us after you get up toward Laredo or toward Del Rio. So all that rain, of course, falls in our watershed, which is this area right here. Any rain that falls in between those lines drains into the Rio Grande. So you see there could at least be some beneficial rains in the watershed at least coming up later this week, especially as we get toward Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Rain chances 30% for us tomorrow, 40% by Tuesday, and probably peaks at about 50% by Wednesday and Thursday as that weak cold front gets closer. And we'll show you that front coming up next half hour. But your first 1-5-7-day forecast, a little more cloud cover and increasing rain chances kind of drive down temperatures a bit. So highs around 95 tomorrow, probably closer to about 93 on Tuesday, and then in the low 90s, maybe even hanging in the upper 80s in spots if we get a little extra cloud cover or showers by Wednesday and Thursday. Behind that weak front, which appears to be coming through Friday morning, we still may have some clouds or some showers around, depending on if this stuff was able to clear out. We may have some clouds keeping temperatures down a bit, but the humidity also takes a bit of a drop toward next weekend with mostly dry weather by next Sunday. So we'll keep tracking the rain chances ahead.